Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk about generators in Python. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, for this tutorial, I'm going to create a virtual environment. Let's call it VNV. And then we're going to source it. Activate the virtual environment for running. Then we're gonna actually we don't need to install anything, or you don't need to import anything, so other than the typical one, so it should be fine. But however, let's get started. VIM, let's call it tutorial t0.py, and then so in order to talk about generators, I need to talk about iterators first. So in Python, an iterator is an object that implements the iter and the next methods. So what I mean by that is, so if we have let's say simple iterator, and then we're going to define init self start and end, and then we're gonna self start, it's basically start, and then we're gonna self end, then we're gonna define the iter, and return self, and we're gonna define next. That's the main crust of the iterators, iter and next, and then gonna self start, itself is small bigger than or equal to n. We're gonna raise stop iteration, then else, one, and return -1. Okay, so we want to use the iterator. We're gonna call it, say, iter equal to simple iterator, and then for I in iterators, fine, they should print from 1 to 4. Okay, let's run it. So print 1 to 4, and then so we can do all this with a simple generator. So I'm gonna create a simple generator. Okay. Okay, so we on the right hand side we have a simple iterator for your reference, and then we're gonna show do the simple generator. Gen 0 simple generator, then we're gonna have same thing, start and end. We don't need self in a generator. Let's write the same thing, start and then we're gonna use the yield, and then we're gonna increment start, and this is, and for using generator is quite straightforward. Just say and simple generator. Okay, we're gonna match it with the previous example, so you can compare 1 to 5. So it should So basically this is how the generators work. Okay, let's do a few more examples for generators. So basically generators are a powerful and memory efficient way. The main keyword is memory efficient way to create iterators. They allow you to iterate over a potentially large set of data without loading the entire data set into memory. Okay, here are a few examples. We're gonna do another Gen 1. We're gonna define another simple generator, and this time we're just gonna yield 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna use the generator, basically simple generator. And what we're gonna do is, instead of this, we're gonna print next. And we're gonna copy this and repeat. Repeat 2 more times, and then now we're gonna run it. Gonna clear it. Then we're gonna run 3 Gen 1. So this is using a simple generator with yield keyword. Okay, let's do another example. This time let's do a infinite generator. So to generate an infinite sequence of numbers, and let's see how this works. VIM gen2.py define infinite generator. We're gonna use the while loop, so we need a counter. We need to set the counter to 0, and while true count, and then we're gonna count up, increment the counter. And then we're gonna use the generator, basically infinite generator, and then we're gonna so basically this can go on indefinitely, just keep going next. And then let's do a generator expression example. So this is a concise way to create generator. It's kind of have a similar syntax to list comprehension. So let's call it Gen3 squares. It's kind of like list comprehension. So we're gonna square for x in. Let's give it up to 5. And then for squares and squares, print square. Okay, so we're gonna run this example here. So 0 to 4. Okay. So let's do one more example for this topic. Gen4.py, and then this is an example where you want to use for log files, especially when they're large. And so let's do log reader, and we're gonna give it a file part, and then width, line and fine, that's correct, but I want to strip. filter errors. Just show you how to use in the real scenario, how you can use a generator for line in log lines. We're going to yield if errors in the line, so we're going to read the filter out the errors. I'm going to define process errors to process the errors, so we're going to use the error lines. For error in error lines, we're going to print and then the error message. And so this is how you will use this log file. Go to log file name.tags. This is fine, but we need to define the error lines. We need to filter error log reader, log file path. Yeah, this is how you would use generators. Alright, hope you find this helpful, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thanks.